counting on in response to his bigotry and general douchiness on social media. In the months since, Derick and Jill have made it quite easy for fans to keep up with their marriage through social media updates and blog posts. But there's a growing feeling that the version of the Dillards' life that's being presented online is not consistent with reality. Like the rest of the Duggars, Jill sweeps any negativity in her life under the carpet and never publicly admits that her existence is anything less than perfect. But eagle-eyed fans believe something is amiss in her marriage to Derick. Rumors of the Dillards getting divorced have been circulating for months, but that will almost certainly never happen. Even if both parties are as deeply unhappy as some fans claim, which may or may not be the case, Devo. RCE is seriously frowned upon in the Duggars' ultra-conservative world. But while the Dillards might not be headed for Splitsville anytime soon, fans say it's quite clear that something is seriously off in their marriage. And they claim the biggest indicator of marital strife is the fact that Derick is no longer allowed inside the famed Duggar compound in Tontitown, Arkansas. More specifically, Derick is allegedly not permitted in the house owned by Jill Duggar's parents when Jim, Bob, and Michelle are at home. Fans in the Duggar-fixated corners of Reddit claim the last time Derick set foot in the compound was during the family's ugly Christmas sweater party, back in December. At the time, Jim, Bob, and Michelle were in California. Many believe it's no coincidence that the Dillards seem to steer clear of Jill's parents' house when Jill's parents are actually inside. Jill and Derick only live a short drive from Jim, Bob, and Michelle, and yet it appears as though they never make the trip for the Duggar family's weekly Sunday NERS. So does Jill not get invited to supper with the rest of the family? I know it's been suspected, but geez, one fan recently wrote on a message board. It seems that way. The last time she was photographed in that house, it was at the ugly sweater party at Christmas when JB and Michelle Re-NCA, another Reddit user responded. Derick has locked horns with his in-laws in the past, and it seems that relationship has deteriorated in recent months. While many reasons have been suggested as to why the Duggars and the Dillards might not be getting along, most seem to agree that Jim, Bob is angry with Derick for getting fired by TLC. Jill quit counting on as a gesture of solidarity, leaving the Dillards with 2 kids to support and no visible means of acquiring income. The Duggars believe that financial stability is a sign of divine grace, so they're likely doubly angry at Derick for undermining their daughter's economic foundations. The Duggars hold 2 things very dear, their God and their money, and if they believe Derick's actions run counter to both, that might be enough to get him kicked out of the family. Back in December of 2017,